now, after we've processed that crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime, and we're asking the community's help.
We start with breaking news and the search for Nancy Guthrie. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Robbie Reynolds. The Pima County Sheriff's Department is confirming that a crime has in fact been committed in the disappearance of 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, the mother of today's show's Savannah Guthrie. This case hits especially close to home for us here at News 4 Tucson, where Savannah used to be one of our own as a KVOA alumni. And we are bringing you team coverage today. We have News 4 Tucson's Andrew Capasso near the home where Nancy Guthrie was last seen on Saturday. But first, let's go to News 4 Tucson's John Macaluso, who was at this morning's press conference at PCSD headquarters and has the very latest for us. John.
Yeah, Robbie, Sheriff Chris Nanos, he did confirm that a crime was committed in this, or suspected rather, at this crime scene. Now, he also went on to say that evidence found at her home does point to foul play, but he did stop short of sharing the details of the evidence as to not compromise the investigation. Now, Sheriff also says that Guthrie has no cognitive issues, but physical ailments would have made it difficult for her to leave the house on her own accord. Nanos emphasized the need to get her back home safely as soon as possible.
This is a 84-year-old lady who suffers from some physical ailments, has some physical challenges, is in need of medication that if she doesn't have in 24 hours, it could be fatal.
Now, so far in this search, the Sheriff's Department has utilized boots on the ground and several different units in the air, including helicopter and drones, but they still are asking for all of the community to help out as well. He's asking, Sheriff Nanos is asking the community where she lives in the Catalina foothills area to check their home cameras and call 911 with anything suspicious they find. Now, Guthrie, again, she's about 5 feet tall, has blue eyes and brown hair. Now, at the end of the news conference, Sheriff Nanos emphasized that time is very critical in the search for Nancy Guthrie. Reporting live at the PCSD complex, John Macaluso, News 4 Tucson.
The Pima County Sheriff's Department is interested in any footage folks living near Skyline and Campbell may have on their doorbell and house cameras, and that's just what deputies are out doing at this hour right now, asking people who live in Guthrie's neighborhood to check those cameras for any signs of suspicious activity. And News 4 Tucson's Andrew Capasso is live near Nancy Guthrie's home with that part of our live team coverage.
Yeah, Robbie, good afternoon to you. It is much quieter out here right this second compared to what it was here last night. There were a line of cars up and down this street. Everything is pretty much gone for the moment. We are starting now in just the past 20 minutes or so to see some more deputies come here. We've been told that they're going to start that canvassing, so just searching the area, knocking on doors, trying to get some more information. Now, I talked with several people who have lived out here, and people who are out here have lived here for decades. No one wanted to be on camera, but they say this case is concerning, and one person even called it a mystery that needs to be solved. And that is why deputies are out here asking people to check their doorbell cameras, check their house cameras, check for any piece of evidence. The sheriff saying no tip, even if people don't think it's significant, is not worth calling in. Now, we're expecting investigators, more of them, to show up as the day goes on. I've been told that they've been assigned to different sections, not necessarily right in front of Nancy Guthrie's house, but in this whole area. The search in this area was very, very intense yesterday. You've heard the Pima County deputies, Border Patrol, a lot of canines, drones, helicopters, and in a very large area. So they're kind of regrouping and recombing on some focus areas right now, and that's going to pick up in the next couple of hours. We've seen, as I said, some more deputies show up here in just the past couple of minutes. We're going to continue to stay out here. We're going to have another update in just a little bit, but for now, that is the latest reporting live in the foothills. I'm Andrew Capasso, News 4 Tucson. Robbie, for now, we'll send it back over to you.
And this morning, Arizona Representative Juan Ciscomani speaking on Nancy's disappearance, saying, quote, "Laura and I are praying for Nancy Guthrie and for a safe return and for strength and peace for the entire Guthrie family. If you have any information that could help, please contact law enforcement immediately." And stay with News 4 Tucson on air and online and all of our social media platforms for very latest on the search for Guthrie.